masterful servant leadership. Nick, I am not just using words. I am really deliberately and purposefully and intentionally wanting you to know, Nick, that what you do is highly appreciated. What Novlet does is appreciated. What Joy does, what Carol does. Those of us who step up morning after morning, and we do this belly to belly kind of sharing. I want you to know, Nick, that it's appreciated. We don't get paid for doing this, but we love what we do. We are 100% committed to the crusade of wellness, health, and wealth. And your health is your wealth is your health. So I want to thank you, Nick. And so we look forward to Alan, who will come on shortly. And we also look forward to some testimonials this morning. I call this Freestyle Fridays, and we call it Freedom Fridays. In the Atomy world, every Friday is payday. And for those of us who have not gotten paid, we're going to make sure that we get paid. It's time to get paid. Nick, before I go, I just want to say this to everyone on the call this morning. It has come to my attention as I listened to Dr. Clive Microbiome Campbell yesterday. It occurs to me that not only does wellness start in the gut, not only does inflammation start in the gut, but Nick, I'll tell you this, the ability or the inability for many of us to process correctly, to think straight and logically, a big part of what is preventing a lot of us from processing properly and coherently is because our gut is in poor health. It occurs to me as I thought to myself of all of God's creation, man becomes the most irrational. Of all of God's creation, man becomes the most self-destructive. It occurs to me that if there is ill health in your gut, and if your colon is compacted, sooner or later it's going to affect the way you think, how you process. It affects your vision. It affects your hearing. It affects your emotional state. I want to therefore encourage all of us on the call, whether you are here as a customer or as a business builder, to get your gut right. It is my gut feeling that a lot of us are not operating at full capacity because there is ill health in the gut. Get your hemahem, get your fermented noni, get your stomach health, get your phycelium husk. Get it, guys, and let's get to work. Let's do our detoxing. We are now in the middle of the month of February. There are things that we need to do as we start the year so we can operate at full capacity and full momentum. That's all for me, Nick. So over to you. Are you there, Nick? Nick, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, I am here, sir.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm putting on the company introduction video.
The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, is a global multi-level marketing company with a presence across the globe, surpassing 2.2 trillion Korean won in global sales and with a global membership of 15 million, Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked #1 in domestic health functional food exports. With 19 international patents for a single product, it is forging a unique history in the realm of health functional foods. Absolute Skincare, which has become one of the best-selling cosmetics in the industry with sales of 100 billion Korean won every year since its launch. Absolute Cell Active Skincare received King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office in 2021 for the first time in the cosmetics industry and was selected as world-class product for next generation, selected by Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy in 2022. Atomy practices customer-centered management in all its business activities, and such efforts were recognized by the acquisition of its customer-centered management certification for 3 consecutive years, which is a unique accomplishment in the industry. Starting with the US branch in 2010, Atomy is a global company that opened 26 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, Europe, etc., with 15 million members worldwide. In 2023, Atomy opened its EU branch and has plans for global expansion with a focus on Africa, Latin America, and emerging markets. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's success system, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. As the next generation broadcaster bridging online and offline realms, the Success Seminar manifests Atomy's vision for members worldwide. It presents a vision of global success that transcends time and space by merging business and culture. The ACTS project has been initiated to cultivate global leaders and empower our active members around the world. Atomy is dedicated to providing full support for fostering global business activities. To achieve absolute quality and absolute price, and to ensure commitment to quality from its partners, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies, such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of accompanied growth. Atomy strives to minimize its environmental impact across all business activities through policies like transitioning products to zero plastic and introducing eco-friendly smart packaging solutions, with the goal of becoming a global eco-friendly leader. Sharing is a mission that all companies must fulfill. As a result of its consistent annual giving for the last 3 years, Atomy has secured the #1 rank in the distribution industry for donations as a percentage of revenue among the top 500 companies in the country. As a result, it has earned various government awards and certifications, including the Government Award for Sustainable Management, Good Donor Award, Family Friendly Company, and Great Place to Work Korea. Atomy's executives, employees, partnering companies, and members all practice sharing together to improve the lives of all members of society. Wherever sharing is needed around the world, global branches will be united to support happiness for all. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
Yes, we are proud Atomy. So, with any further ado, hold on one second, guys. Hey, Novelet or CJ, can you guys help me let people in, please? I appreciate it. Also, guys, I'm gonna go ahead. Make sure and grab a pen and paper. So you can take some notes on the new group order. I had a gentleman create it in English. So, so 1 second, someone is unmuted. All right.
You got to unmute, Nick.
Oh, sorry, CJ. I guess someone muted me.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry about that.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So, guys, I was saying I had a gentleman create a video for me in English. A lot of you probably called me and told me that, hey, it's in Creole, but he did do two videos, one in Creole and one in English. So, hold on one second, CJ. You got a lot of noise in the background, so I'm just gonna mute you real quick. And so I'm just gonna go over the English version for everyone who has not seen it yet or who has not got it from the group. Please, guys, when we share the videos to the groups, I sent it to all the groups. Please take it out and save it somewhere so that way you guys can reference to it in the future. So that way we don't have so many calls about how do we do the group order. We're going to also have a corporate call on Monday, February 24th at 2 p.m. So for everyone to attend, so mark your calendar for February 24th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The links will be shared to you guys on Sunday night. So that way you guys can attend the live session with the company. They're going to go over the new shopping mall. Okay, so without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share the video that about the new group order. So please grab a pen, a paper, so that way you can take some notes. All right, so give me 1 second. Let me share my screen. Oops. Go to this one. All right. All right, so guys, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. Today in a few minutes we are going to go over group order. Group order is a new tool that the company gives us for multiple members to be able to place order together. For those of you who are used to center order, you would realize that group order is more efficient, more powerful when it comes to placing multiple order together. What we are going to see in this video, we are going to see how you can go ahead, create a group order code, how you can share this code with people in your organization and how they can go ahead and add their order to that group order, and how, if anything happened and they have to remove themselves from that group order, they should be able to do it before the system process that order around 11:59 PST, which is almost 3 o'clock in our time, Eastern time. Now, with no further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Once we pull up our website, we sign into our account, we put our username, password, and what we are going to do right now is just go ahead and shopping, right? Let's click on the shopping mall. Let all of you know how to get to there. I click on my shopping mall and just pick one item. So I'm just gonna add this item to my account. Okay, so you can change the quantity or just click add just one item. Again, we click on cart. Okay, let's see, that's the only item I want. Okay, and I am the one who are going to create the group order. So once I have what I need, I need to purchase, the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead at the top right corner where you see the shopping cart. So I'm clicking on the shopping cart, right? That will take me to where I can either add more of the same item to my purchase, or I can go ahead here and click the number of item I have in my cart right here. Okay, I'm not creating any easy purchase, but what I'm doing right now is just click on the item that I have just to pay for it. Okay, here I am right now in another environment where I can either change the date I want my PV, okay, to be, or I can go ahead and scroll down. Okay, that's where I am going to choose between either I'm doing like an individual order or a group order. All right, that is in shipping information environment. That's where we have it. Okay, now let's see. For this example, we're trying to create a group order, right? Now, before I click on pay right here, I want to make sure that I select what type of order I want to do. Okay, we are going to click on group order. Okay, since we are going to create a new group order, we're not gonna search for one that was already previously created. Okay, all we're gonna have to do right now is create in this radio button that says create group order. Now it takes me to where I can pick up the address for all the orders to be delivered. I would recommend you to already have your address set up in the system. The address, like a couple addresses, you just pick the one. That would make it easier for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on select address. I'm gonna scroll down right now. So after typing the group order name or the group order code, all I have to do is go down here where it says confirm. Okay. Now it says that is this address is correct. That's very important. The system will check that to make sure that that's exactly the address you want for all the orders to be delivered. One thing we have to do, double check that, make sure the address is correct. Once we check the address is correct, now we can go ahead and click on confirm. And you see we have this message pop up. It says that group order, the name of that group order was created successfully right here. Okay. All we have to do right now is to click on confirm. Okay. Once we have the group order created, now there is one thing that is very important we have to do. Now, if we exit this window right here, so you're gonna have to create another group order because this group order is not gonna be active. Okay, the system will recognizes this group order once you have at least one item paid on that group order. We have to get something, you know, like anything, any purchase that is already added and paid for it, and the system will know that group order is valid, and from there you'll be able to share it with anybody else. And one more thing I want you to see right here. Take a look right here. You see the total, it says $0 US, right? And on the right side, okay, the right side of the group order, you see that little icon? That means if you wanna like click just to copy this group order, you can send it, like copy and paste, send it to, anybody. So if anybody is looking for the group order, if they type it wrong, they won't be able to pull it up. They have to type it exactly the way under the name that group order was created. This is very important. Okay, so once I check everything here, all I'm gonna have to do, any place here, once I click here, that will select this group order. Wherever I click around here, that will select the group order. Okay. Once I finish checking the shipping information, the name, and I already have my group order name here. Okay, if you check at the bottom right here, you will see the group order is already selected. I check, the name, okay, that all the order is going to be shipping under, and the address the orders are going to be shipping to. Okay, verify everything is correct. At least a phone number, valid phone number, and also an email address. Okay, I have it on the top. Now let's go ahead and scroll down. We're scrolling down just to add the payment information. This is very important. Okay, now the card, the name that is on the card, that's what I'm gonna put here. All right, and I'm putting the card number. All right, put the security code. Okay, the month and the year expiration, and the billing address is the same. I put the same thing. Now the only thing I'm gonna have to do right now is just click, okay, click on pay for the amount. Now it says order completed, and with the order number. Now anybody you share that group order code will be able to add to this group order. Now let's go ahead and see something. Let's check something quick before we go ahead and send that group order to another member to be able to use their own order. Let's see something. Let me go ahead and check if really my order went through. I'm going to click on my name up here to take me to my Atomy. From here, I am going to click on order history. Now you can see this is my order, all right? And I can go ahead, change the sell date. That's another beauty. That's another option a group order gives us, okay? Even you place the order, before the order is placed after 11:59, which is 2:59 a.m. in Eastern Time, you have the possibility to go ahead and change your order date. Let's see, for instance, like if I make a check today, I made a check and I say, wow, no, let me move that PV. You know, I can move my PV to another day. You can go ahead and go back and move that, you know, point to another day. All right. And I can also cancel that order. All right. We'll come back to this one. Now, since we verify everything, okay, now let's go ahead. Remember, we just add place an order for $6.39. Okay, now this group order is valid. Now let's go ahead and add send that group order code to somebody else to add their order to that group order. Now I have another member want to add their order to that group order code. Okay, so all they're gonna have to do, same thing, click on, after login to the account, click on shopping mall and go ahead and pick their items they want to add to that group order. Okay, this member just want to add some foam cleanser. Okay, I'm going to click on foam cleanser. I could click on that little cart icon or click on the product to get more information. Now I'm going to click on cart right here. If I need more of this item, I can click on the plus to add more. But I'm just gonna click on cart. Okay. Now the item is added to the cart, okay? The next thing I'm gonna have to do is go ahead and at the top right, close next to my name, okay? I have 2 items in this cart, okay? All I'm gonna have to do right now, just click on the shopping cart icon. Now it takes me to where I can add my my products, you know, to that order. So let's see, I don't need the coffee for now. I can go ahead and just, let me delete that coffee. I don't need it, just for, you know, for demonstration. Okay, now let me go ahead right now. Okay, you see the number of items that I have. I got just 1 item in total in my cart, and this item price is $12. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do right now is just click on this like button right here, okay, like I was gonna pay for this very specific item. I click, okay, notice that right here I have nothing selected. Okay, now let's see if I want to go ahead and pick individual order, right? If I click, I want to keep an eye on the shipping fee right here. You see it's 0 because I have not selected either a group order or individual order, right? Okay, let's see, I pick individual order right here. Address, automatically, let's see, you see how much I'm gonna be billed for the shipping because my purchase is not qualified for free shipping, right? It's not qualified for free shipping. Now let's switch right now. Let's say after I click on my item, okay, let's say I click on group order right now. Once I selected group order, now the system asks me to look for the group order name. That's the name. You can type it, okay? If you already like copy it, you could just paste it here, okay? Once we finish typing the group order name here, okay, we type the group order name in this space. all we're gonna have to do, not create this time. We're not gonna do create because we already have it created. We just wanna add our order to this group order code. All we're gonna have to do, we're gonna search for the group order code. Okay, we have the right spelling, you type it here, or if you already have it copied, okay, you just paste it here. All right, then you do search. When you do search, this is what happened. You see the system will bring it up, okay, all the information about the group order, right? The system tells you who's gonna receive the group order. It tells you who created the group order, and not the full phone number of that person, okay? And that gives you the exact address where the group order is gonna be shipping to. All right? Okay. Now look, have a close look right here. Before it was 0. Right now, this tells you, you know, the amount of money that we already have on that group order. $6. Okay? All right. Now let's go ahead and select the group order. Once I have the group order selected, okay, I'm gonna have to scroll down, put the name, the card number, the billing address, once I got all the information entered properly, now the next thing I'm gonna have to do, just click on pay for my order. Okay, now it says that order completed. That means the second person add the order to that group order. All right, now let's see something. Let's see that person want to go ahead and check if his or her order really went through. All right, what they're gonna have to do again, the same thing, click on their name right here. That will take them to my Atomy. For my Atomy, they're gonna have to click on order issue right here. And they can only see their order. That's the only thing they can see. That's the only thing they have power. They have power to either cancel their order, they have power to change the date of their order, but they cannot see no one else. I mean, anybody else who is part of this group order, they will not be able to see who. Okay? They can see only their order. They can like manage only their order, either cancel it, either change the date. But if they want to see, like we did earlier, the total money on that group order, that's another place that we'll see it right here. Look, it says group order, the group order name, and the total cost right here. You see, and the amount of dollar we have here. But this is the amount of dollar for their purchase. This is the total for that group order. All right. Now let's do something right now. Let's see that person want to remove them, like delete their order, or they have a problem, something happened. Okay. All they're gonna have to do is just click on cancel order right here. Click on cancel order. And the system will ask a reason, so why you want to cancel your order, right? We can pick anything. Like for this example, I'm just gonna put like, you know, one item selected. I do want one item selected, and I'm gonna click on confirm. and the system asks me one more time, okay, do you want to proceed with the cancellation request? All I'm gonna have to do is click on confirm. It's processing, okay, and we have this order application, ordered application completed, order cancellation request has been completed, okay, and it says the reason for my to cancel or order cancellation reason is one item selected. Okay, what I want you to understand that once you go ahead and delete your order from that group order code, that only will affect that group order code as far as the total amount of dollar that was added. That we just remove your purchase from it, but that didn't cancel the entire group order code. This one still active, okay? And if it qualifies for a free shipping after 11:59 p.m. PST, the system will automatically place the order. But if it doesn't qualify, the system will just cancel it automatically. Now let's see one more thing before we finish this demonstration. There's one more thing I want you to keep in mind. Even you already delete your order from that group order code, you can still go ahead and see that group order. You can add or you can see the amount of money that we have in that group order. For instance, let's go ahead and click on the top right on the name again. That takes us to my Atomy, where we'll be able to select order history right here. And it's gonna show, okay, it's gonna show my order being canceled. You see, I can still see the group order code, the total amount of money in US dollar, and the order that I placed, the order that I added to that group order code, that been deleted. That's right here. The group order is still active because there is still one item on that group order. Now let's see if the second member want to go ahead and delete the order from that group order. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let me sign in. Okay, this member is going to click on his name at the top here. Before we do that, let's go ahead and see if we can that member can add to that group order. Okay. We're gonna click on shopping mall. We are going to click on shopping mall at the top left corner. Gonna pick just one item. For instance, this promotion. Gonna click on cart. The item has been added to the cart. Let's go scroll up at the top right. Click on the shopping cart. Okay. Click on one item in total that we are about to pay for this item. Once we get to this page, we're just gonna make sure we select the type of order, like group order. We'll look for the group order name. like we paste it, we already have it typed. We do search. You see the group order come up right here. All right, because still active. Okay, let's see that person when I remove their order from that group order. Let's see what's gonna happen. To do this again, we are going to click on that member's name at the top right. That will take us to my Atomy, but we are going to click on order issue right here. Okay, that member still have his order right here. Okay, all we're gonna have to do on the right side where it gives you the option change the sell date or cancel the order, we are going to cancel that order. That's the only order actually we have. Click on cancel. Ask me for a reason. Wrong shipping address. Okay, we pick wrong shipping address. We are going to click on confirm. The system asks me one more time if I'm sure about that I want to cancel. I'm going to click on confirm. And we have the confirmation right here, right? Order cancellation request has been completed. All right. Okay. Now let's go ahead and exit out. We can double check here. Okay, as you can see, it shows that the group order is canceled. Okay, and when we check for the group order name, we have the group order name here, and it says that there is no money. Okay, the total cost is $0 US. That means this group order has nothing on it. Okay, now let's see if we can go ahead and use this group order. Now we're gonna click on shopping mall again. We are going to pick one item. Let's pick the coffee, right? Let's pick this one. I'm gonna click on this shopping cart at the bottom right of the item. Okay, we leave it just one. Click on cart. Okay, now we scroll up at the top right on the shopping cart. We're gonna click on the shopping cart. Okay, then at the bottom here we are going to click on 2 items in total. Scroll down. Before we click on pay, let's select the type of order we want to place. Let's go ahead and see if group order is still in the system. Okay, select group order. Let's look for the name. We type it or we paste it and we search. It comes with nothing. Why? Group order has no item on it.
Hopefully this very short video was very useful to you. But if you have any questions with our group order, I would recommend you to contact your team leader or whoever sponsors you. As for now, let's continue cherishing the spirit, creating the vision, following the faith, serving in humility.
All right, so that was the short video on the new group order. Let's see, it's now 10:45, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the stage over to Alan's for real quick for the last 15 minutes of our call. So Alan's, if you're available, you can go ahead and unmute and you can take over the stage, sir.
Okay, Nick. Good morning, everyone. Can I share my screen? Like, I think I have 2 screen on. There's a computer. Let me see. Can I share my screen, Nick?
Yes, you can.
Okay, give me 1 second. So, okay. Let's see my screen. Okay, you guys can see my screen?
Yes, sir. You're good.
Okay, great. Today we're gonna have a great conversation. I think yeah, there's a lot of us in the call today, and we learn a lot about the group order. I think a lot of us was taking note, yeah, about how to place a group order, which is essential for your business. And how to place group order. So let's have a conversation. You guys can, if you guys can talk, you guys can unmute yourself and we're gonna have a conversation, a great conversation today. If you're at work, you're busy, I will understand there's background noise, but if you can talk, if you can participate, you can unmute yourself and let's participate on the Zoom. Who was there the last time I think the last time we had I joined and we have a great time presenting, how we can actually have a successful business automated. I don't know who was the last time. Is everyone that's in the call right now was on the call last time? There's new
Yeah.
people.
I am new. I was not on the call.
Okay, you're totally new. What's your name?
Joy Butts.
Joy Butts. Okay, it's a pleasure. Today we're gonna talk about something amazing, something that's gonna change your business forever. It's a formula that's gonna change your business, and I think the gentleman that showed me that formula. It's a multi-millionaire. I think it's 27 years old right now. But he make his first $1 million in his 20s. So he showed that formula right now, you guys can see, which is we're gonna talk about action. Who was the last time and take action on what we spoke? Do you guys remember? Last time we talked about, and we're gonna repeat it today, but I don't know who was there and take action. You can unmute yourself and we're gonna have a conversation. Okay. Nick, can everyone unmute themselves?
Yes.
I'm still working on my action.
Okay, you're still working on your action. Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation. It's good because this is how you actually make things happen. If you actually didn't, make action yet, we're here to help each other. That's why the momentum call is for. We're here to help you and change the month of March for you. At least after today, at least you have to have a goal for March. For March to make at least $10,000. So that means you have to participate to see how you can make $10,000 in March. If you want to make it, so you unmute yourself. So let's have that conversation to see how I can make $10,000 this month. Unmute yourself and we're gonna have a conversation. 1 second. How can I don't even, let me see.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, I think only Joy wanna participate.
So action, challenges, skills, and results.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I just want to actually talk about this formula. And Nick just with it. It's action minus challenge. Challenge plus equals result. You guys can see it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys can say, your business like right now has a lot of challenge. Yes. And
Yes.
can you guys name some of the challenges you guys find out there? Can you guys name some of the challenge you guys facing in your business right now?
Getting people on board.
Getting people on board. That's one challenge. Okay, you can write it down and getting people on board. What else? What other challenge you guys find out there?
Keeping people on board.
Keeping people on board, like, having recurrent, sell, recurrent consumer is a good problem. Okay, recurrent, keeping people. Okay, what else? You guys have to know your challenge. So we're gonna fix that. That's, and make money.
Getting them to order.
Getting them to order. That's why you have the group order. It's essential. So now you know how to use the group order. So that's a great strategy. Getting them to order. Yeah, place your order. They always forget to place the order. The MOM is over and no one reorder. You're not making money. So they have to reorder the MOM, stay healthy, and so you can make money. What other challenge you guys facing?
The right way to approach.
The right way to approach. Yeah, start a great conversation. How to start a great conversation and getting people involved. Yeah, start a great conversation. So yeah. You guys started to realize as everyone is participating, you guys realize that, okay, like the challenge is common for everyone. So what's other challenges? Right now, I would say the challenge is at 57. We have, 57. Let's see if we can actually increase the challenge. I will actually, every time you guys actually tell me a challenge, I take note and we're gonna give it a value. So the value right now of the challenge is 57. So what other challenges?
Cost.
Having the right tools.
Cost. Sometimes they complain, they compare
Okay.
the Atomy product cost to where they shop usually. So that
Okay.
is sometimes what I'm hearing out there.
Pricing objection. They have a pricing, right? Okay, pricing objection. Okay, so now the challenge is going 10 more points. So we have pricing objection. What other challenge we have? Yeah, pricing. That's one. That's pricing objection. What other challenge you guys facing?
Having the right tools.
Having the right tools. Yeah, that's one thing. You guys cannot work without tools. Yeah, catalog, flyers, a website, sending your website and all of that. Okay, having the right tools. Okay, what other challenges? Let's put that. What's other challenges?
How to meet people?
Meeting new people. Yeah. Prospecting, I would say prospecting.
Okay.
Meeting new people, prospecting. That's a good thing. Yeah. Because your business will be empty. If you're not prospecting, your business will be, empty. You got actually. Yeah.
How to approach people.
Yeah, how to approach people. Okay, approaching. Okay. Approaching people. Okay, start a great conversation. What else? Wow, the challenge is real.
Having products for them to try.
Say that again?
Having products for them to try.
Okay, simple. Okay, we have a welcome package. Okay, we're gonna talk about the welcome package. Thanks, simple welcome package. Have it a welcome package. Yeah, because sometimes people want to try your product first. Yeah, they want to try your product. Yeah, simple. So,
Another challenge that I am experiencing is name recognition. Who is Atomy?
Okay, brand. You gotta
branding. Yes.
Yeah, branding. You guys have to brand that because it's your responsibility. Ooh.
Exactly.
Yeah, who's Atomy? We're gonna talk about that. Who's Atomy? Yeah, that's one thing. Who's Atomy? That's a great challenge. Yeah, people right now. I tell people because of the technology, because of the information, that's very easy. There's AI information. People don't get sold. People bought. They have to have a name, a brand. That's why this is very important. Yeah, you don't have to tell people a lot about, what you have. But if you're building a brand, people actually will attract you. That's a great thing. So yeah, that's a great challenge, branding. Yeah. What other challenge you guys facing?
Buying the products, Having money to buy the products?
Again, money. Yeah, people don't have money. Yeah, money. They say, no, I don't have money. Money. Yeah, people will say, yeah, I don't have money. People always say that. I don't have money. I have a lot of people that say, I don't have money.
Chinese company.
Try, what do you say?
Chinese.
That's another one. Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I get that when I say when they see that they say, oh my god, what is that? I can't even read it, you know, especially for the MOM people say that they say, is it Chinese?
Yes, Chinese. I don't care. I don't care for Chinese products.
Yeah, that's a great one. Oh my, that's a good one. Okay, Chinese. Yeah. So what? Okay, this is a great one. But one of the things, you know, I think sometimes I find that a lot. You know, there's a community. I have to actually take some of the iPhone or like if they have an Android and show them who made that, you know, or some of the product. So they have to actually, I said, but I say, okay, there's a difference, you know, between, you know, South Korea and, you know,
and China.
Yeah, you will get that. You will get that. So that's a great thing. Okay. What other challenge? That's a great one. I think we are right there. The challenge is going a lot. So that means there's a lot of challenge. So guys, what's gonna happen? I know if we can spend the whole day, but you can still write in your challenge. While I'm talking, stop me if you have a new challenge and just, you know, tell everyone because we need that. It's essential when you start your business like that, knowing your challenge. I will tell you how the power it gives, you know, give you when you know your challenges. So if you have a challenges, please stop me and we can share with all of us and we can actually grow together. So let me ask you guys a question. What's gonna happen to the formula if your action stays 0, faces all those challenges, and then there's no skill? What's gonna happen with your result? What's your result gonna be?
0.
0. That's what's gonna happen. You're not gonna move. And a lot of people start with the challenge, know the challenge by heart, like really know the challenge. Right? So in that case, if I want my result to be like something, what my action has to be if I want my result?
Increase is a numbers game.
Increase the numbers. And I would say, if I want that, my action has to be at least, if I want actually this month, I say 5 customer. If I want 5 consumer, what my action has to be? What's the number? You guys guess it?
20.
100.
100?
25.
20.
125, you say?
No.
25.
25. 20.
No. If you want your action, if you put 25 right there, and then you minus by 117.
No, you got to put 100 or over 100.
Over 100, yeah, it has to be 100, right?
Okay.
You see, you guys see that, right? Your action,
Yes.
let's say, for example,
Right.
your action is that, we'll say 124, someone say?
Yeah, pretty much. Or more.
Or more, okay, let's say you say your action is 124. Action right there. And so that means you can get something. And I would say about the skills, what skills you think you guys need to face the challenge? Because we have challenge, I will repeat those challenge for you. Onboarding people, recurrent, like keeping people on board. We have problem of placing order. We have some of you guys, remember you have 25, 40, 80, 100, 200, probably 1,000 people on your team right now. And you find your PV 0 all the time. Or either one leg has 0, the other one has 300 or 400,000. So what happened with the people don't place order? And we are challenging, you know. I have a friend now. I cannot start a conversation. I don't know how to approach that person and talk about Atomy. I know the benefit of using the product, but I cannot actually talk about. And we have objection, like, you know, challenges, pricing objection. People say, oh no, I'm looking at the avocado oil. I see, like, you know, it's $18 or 20, 45, you know, how come, you know, I can get that, you know, at my local store cheaper? That's a pricing objection. That's real. How do you overcome that? And you need tools. You know, there's prospecting, find new people to approach. And we have objection about, you know, sample, you know, having something to show to people. And branding, people don't know who's Atomy. At least, you know, if they know in social media, somewhere in advertising marketing, that would be good. People don't have money, and this product is from China. You know, I don't know if China make good product, great quality. So you guys talking, those are the real challenge. What do you think your skill has to be in order actually to face those challenge?
Okay, to know the product.
What do you say?
To know the product.
Know the product. That's it. Knowledge about the product. Knowledge about the product. So knowledge about the product. Yeah. What other skill you guys think you should know? Knowledge about the product. What other skill?
Share the product.
Hear the product, you say?
Share.
Okay. Okay.
Learn to listen and
Okay. Okay, that's another skills. Okay.
Skill of persistence.
Yes.
Persistent. Okay. Persistent. That's another skill. Persistent. Okay, that's another one. So let me put.
Yeah, another skill is asking questions.
Asking question. That's a good thing. Asking question. Yeah, that's a great thing. Ask question.
And follow up.
Follow up. That's another follow up. Take note. Yeah, sometimes people say, okay, I would have money to buy, let's say for the objection, I don't have money now. But people say, okay, I will get my paycheck probably the next Friday. Call me. And you forgot.
Building a relationship with your consumers.
Relationship, yeah. Follow up relationship. Yep. Great relationship.
The vision.
You say vision?
Paint the vision, walk them through.
Yeah, walk them through. Yeah, like the group order video, that's a great way to say, you can call your homeowner, you can call your consumer, say, okay, look, you say you want to actually place an order. You say, yes. Let's watch this video together, okay? And we do it step by step. You pause, you watch it. They do it at the same time, you know? You hold the hand, walk them through. It's a great way. It's a great tools to use. Walking through. Okay.
To approach.
Okay. Approach. That's another skill. Okay. Approach. Learn to approach.
No.
Storytelling.
Storytelling. Story sell a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Almost, you know, almost all my sales has a story on it. That's a great thing, CJ. That's awesome. But yeah, always actually tell a story. I always tell a story. I have a story for almost everything. You have no idea.
The story
story, yeah. Omega story. Vitamin C have a story. Palmito have a story. Noni has a story. You know, like, yeah, you can just spend time, you know, learn about, you know, the story, and you can share it with okay, what other skill? What other skill you guys think you can apply? Okay.
Inviting them to the Zooms?
Yes, yeah, that's a great skill, the ability to bring people together in a Zoom like that every single morning, or anytime there's a Atomy event. We know last time we were in Fort Lauderdale. Whoever bring more people in that room, will be making a lot of money. That's a skill, to invite people, and only to invite people. Let's say I invited you, but I take commitment from you. You're gonna be there, at 10 a.m. this morning. You will be there, but I actually take commitment for you to invite someone else. Your guests can invite other guests as well. So, okay, it's always, because the other day, I think I wanted to have an event, and like, I think for St. Lucie, but I was busy, and I invite some of my friends, but they say yes, okay, I will be there, yes, I'll be in the room. But I also called them and I said, can you bring one person with you? Yes, I take the commitment, and I'll follow up on them bringing one person. And that was very successful. Some of them bring 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, that's a great skill, invite people.
Third-party validation.
Third-party validation. Yeah, you always great to bring an expert on the phone with you, because sometimes, let's say for example, CJ talking to me, we've been friends, me and CJ, for a long time right now, and he tell me just, take a position in Atomy, here's what he's doing. Probably I would say like, oh, CJ, I don't think you're an expert on that, because we've been talking for a while now. But if CJ bring Nick, I would say like, wow, okay. So I didn't know, Nick, I will listen at least, and I will learn. So this is a power to bring a third person and on the call with you. So that's great. And okay, so that's great. That's great skill. You guys can see now, when you bring your skill up, the more you bring your skill, right? The more you're gonna bring your skill, the more you're gonna the less is your challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Say that again.
I said, of course.
Okay. Yeah. Look at that. Now the formula is great. You guys can see that now the formula is looking awesome. And when I say, when I talked about, action, usually the gentleman talked to me about, your time and effort. Right now, everyone, spend some time. We're using our time to be present in that meeting.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna use our effort, actually, when we finish that Zoom, to apply what we learned today. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually, and those two things, we don't need anyone to, give us permission, time and effort. We don't need anyone to, So we need to use that. How can I use my time and effort to actually build my business? And how can I take decision? And when, for my whole time, I always, one thing, I know Atomy is bigger than Amazon. It's way, way, way valuable than Amazon. But my one thing, when I'm, even my prayer, I say, look, I want to see, Atomy producing those numbers that, Amazon is producing. I always, dreaming about that. In order for us to have that number, and when we get that number, all of us on the call will be millionaire. All of us on the call will have a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to put our time and effort, because that money will be paid to us. Remember, when you see Amazon number, and I'm gonna actually give you a little bit, story. You guys can see that. When you guys see Amazon story, when I was reading, 60% of that paid to, people like me and you. 60% of that commission, and you're gonna see it. So remember your action. If it stays 0, faces all those challenges, your skill is zero, you have no result. But if you see all those challenges, you guys bring a lot of skills you guys need to, and we'll actually give you some action step you can take to increase your skills. When you increase your skill, you increase your action. So your challenge is gonna be like, nothing, and the result gonna be great. So do you guys know that word, FBA? What does that word stand for? It's a popular, I would say acronym.
Acronym.
Yeah. Do you guys know that acronym? What does it stand for?
No.
No idea.
Who knows that FBA? You have no idea. Okay, that's a great thing. That's awesome. You have no idea. I will tell you why it's awesome. Who else? Does anyone know what FBA stands for?
Sorry, what's the question, please?
Did anyone knows what FBA, that word, that acronym, I would say, stand for?
Fulfilled by Amazon.
Exactly. That's what it is. Fulfillment by Amazon.
Oh. For what?
Fulfillment by Amazon.
Fulfillment by Amazon.
That's correct. But I will tell you the process. The process is similar to what we're doing right now, right? Atomy gives everyone a free, completely free store, online store, right? All of us get a free store, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you actually talk to a consumer right now, you give that person a free store. They buy. When they buy the product, that him or him, Atomy ship the product, itself. Atomy actually deliver the product. You actually do nothing and delivery nothing. You just share that, and you make a piece of that, right?
Yes.
That's exactly what Amazon seller does. It actually sometimes it does more. It shipped his own product to Amazon, warehouse. Amazon actually package the product and ship it to the consumer. And last year, listen to that number. Last year, Amazon revenue was $637 billion, right? $637 billion.
Wow.
It's me and you that make that happen. $637 billion. It's consumer that make that. That means people consume. People consume. At some point, I remember, I have to delete my Amazon application on the phone. I have to do that. Because I was, consume a lot. The people who has the habit of consume already, they have that. So people spend money, $637 billion. So we don't have a problem of consumer here. So, and in 60% of that, they paid to the, FBA, store owner. That's why they paid for. They pay all of that money to FBA store owner. So now my action plan was, I'm gonna summarize that action plan we're gonna take today. And note that today we want those actions to be taken today, because we're gonna start the month of March, and we almost over February, almost over. We're gonna start March, and if we take those actions today, we're gonna make a lot of money. And those money, we're gonna give it a name. For some of you, it's gonna be 3,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 8, 10, 20. It's gonna be for some of you guys, it's gonna be 40,000, 60,000,
Yes.
$80,000 in a month. Yeah, that's possible. $100,000. Yeah, that's possible. But if you take action, you gotta take action, because nothing gonna happen if you just look at the challenges you're gonna have, because they are there. They just right there. So we're gonna face some challenges, but we had to actually make some, action. And for someone actually right now that's okay, how do actually for someone that wanna open up, Amazon store, you gotta do a lot. You do a lot. And if you go on YouTube for advertising, all of that, you do a lot of things. But then to me, you don't do that. But those people, they learn to take action. That's why, they get paid 60% of that money, which is great. They get paid great. So if you take action, you're gonna get paid great. You know what I mean? And that's why, we actually, say those action plans. The other day I mentioned about, Atomy polo shirt. Does anyone actually plan to have that? And
Yeah.
anyone remember what I
I
said?
absolutely do. Would
you
love
have
that.
right now?
I'm sorry?
Do you already have that, right?
No, I would absolutely love to have an Atomy shirt because that will help me to brand out the company.
That's correct.
When I do marketing out there, in doing events, etc., having that shirt on will speak volume.
That's correct. So, okay, now your first action plan, you guys can actually write them down. It's actually to take a pen and paper right now on your phone and put a date when you're gonna have your Atomy polo shirt. You're gonna have it. Okay, I'm gonna have it this day because for March, all of us gonna start like that. We have to have, your Atomy polo shirt. All of you guys. If you met with me, if I'm gonna meet with one of you guys, I'm gonna wear my Atomy shirt. Or it's depend on the reason why we're meeting. So, but I'm gonna wear my Atomy shirt. If that's what we're gonna talk. I'm gonna wear it every single places I go shopping. If you guys have kids, you're gonna pick up in school. Pick up to school. Just go ahead and wear it. Atomy shirt every single day. So now, do you guys know? Because sometimes you guys don't know where to get some Atomy shirt. Do you guys have no idea about okay, if I'm gonna get some polo shirt to wear, where to get it? You guys have no idea what color. Could I have a conversation?
I don't.
Okay, you don't. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna share it. Okay, I think there's some people that want to try to get on the Zoom. Yeah, Nick, I think there's 2 participants or 1 that's waiting on the join. Yeah, so yeah, you don't know, so we're gonna share that. So it's anyone in the call right now don't have the Atomy polo shirt and don't know where to get them.
I got 2.
You got 2. That's great. You got 2. So if you got 2, probably if you need more. So can you share where you get your 2 polo shirt and what color they are? So can you share that?
Blue.
Hmm?
Where can we get the polo shirts?
Yeah, where do you get yours?
Okay, I have a couple, and I can tell you where to get it.
Okay, if you don't mind, you can share it. We can go on Google right now, and I can show.
Okay. You can go to the ATG mall and get it.
Okay, you actually go there and then you have it embroidered personally, right?
Yes.
That's awesome.
I got one of them from visiting South Korea.
That's awesome.
So I got that one. And then I got the others from my upline.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so you got 3.
I have more, but
oh wow.
Yeah, that's where I got them.
Okay, and you wear them every single day?
No. Do you know, I pulled out my shirt last night to start wearing my shirt from today. And I said, and I was listening to you and I said, oh my goodness. Wow.
Okay, we can fix it. Now you're gonna put, Atomy. You're gonna wear Atomy polo shirt every single day.
Every day, yes.
Every day. So you guys
buy that shirt out of the Atomy AGT mall, make sure you buy a larger size because those shirts are very small. I bought one, it was an extra large. It did not fit me at all. I had to end up buying a 3X. So those shirts are very small.
Wow. Okay. So thank you for sharing that. So guys, you guys heard that. So you can go in your local mall. If there's personal service and body in your area, you can Google that, and you can buy your shirt either online, and they will actually put the Atomy logo for you, or you can go in the Atomy website, but remember the size. They just say the size. If you want to order small, the like medium, probably consider order probably a large because of the size, because they are very small. So okay, so now you guys know where to go, because myself, I was researching, online. There's a lot of print on demand service. There's a lot of print on demand service that will let you, send them, their, let's say, for example, if I put, print on demand t-shirt. If I put that, print on demand polo shirt, there's a lot of service that will let you send them the Atomy logo, and they will embody it for you, and you can get your polo shirt like that. This is very simple. There's a lot of print on demand. Printify, there's a lot. So you can start ordering your own shirt. And I think the color blue, I love about, it's called, let me see, the color blue, I love, I think it's Sapphire. I think that's the blue I love. Yeah, that's the Atomy color blue.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one. So you guys can order your own shirt, and you guys can start, wearing your Atomy and branding your business. And that's the problem we say. Almost all of you guys say we face that problem right now, which is branding your business. How, people don't know what is Atomy. If people start asking you what is Atomy, probably that's the reason why we need to start branding more. And that's gonna help you. I will tell you how many problems that help you solve. Let me take the list, because we say we have a lot of challenges, and look at the challenges we're gonna solve if we start, wearing, Atomy product. So we're gonna start a conversation very easy, because that blue is so nice, very nice, blue. People are gonna start a conversation. What is Atomy? Now people know it, and you're gonna have a conversation with them. And that's a great tools, easy to approaching people now, because since we have that. Recruiting, that will help you recruit. Branding, yeah, that's a great way to actually have a conversation. That's one thing that helps you. So that's one thing. So we talk about, the Atomy welcome package. Does anyone know what is Atomy welcome package?
No idea.
Okay. So I remember in 2020, and probably around that time, I want to actually sell a lot when it comes to Atomy. I was like, I was looking at the membership, at the sales master, diamond master, all of that. But I want actually, because I was a sales master, I said, okay, I want more money. I want more money. That was saying, I said, I want to sell a lot. And I'm looking about ways to sell. And if I want to actually create an e-commerce store, and that's why they call it FBA, I will need to advertise my business. I will need to spend some money to either, do a marketing, so people can actually know I'm here, because people has to know that. And I want to have some sample to give to people so they can try. And I think that was a objection. So what I did, I create an Atomy welcome package myself. And in that welcome package, some of you guys had that welcome package. I added one toothpaste, Atomy toothpaste. Let me go to Atomy website so we can check that. Atomy. Okay, so I will tell you the product I add. Okay, 1 second. Okay. So yeah, one toothpaste, one. Okay, So if you go to shopping mall, okay, we go to, let's say we go to food, no, personal care first. The personal care, I added one toothpaste that Lelo
Small.
in grab, yeah, the small one. I added one of it, one. And for the Cafe Arabica, I added 2 sachets Cafe Arabica. And for the food, I add like for the food, like 1 potato ramen. That was my actually Atomy welcome package. And that one, let's say, for example, I say, okay, this month of March, let's say March gonna start. I say, okay, I want to give 80, sachet like that, 80 sachet, 80 package. 80 package. Let's say that's why I said to myself, anyone can actually, you can do your math, okay? Let's say I want to do 80 package for the month of March. And I sat down and I said, okay, how much that will cost me if I do 80 package? And those 80 package, I know I will sell like 1 product of Atomy product, 1 at least. There's no way I would not sell 1 product of Atomy. 80 package. It was about, right now, I'm telling you, before it was less. Now it will cost me $500 probably.
Sales in other industry,
Okay.
which is projected to be the highest grossing.
Okay. Right now, it will cost you $500. Let's say, okay, I have $500. But my 80 consumer, I will actually sell, this product to them. I will show you. This is my plan. This is my marketing plan. And for the welcome package, I will sell this one product, which is Ham. It's Ham, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my Ham, when I get my first consumer, because I'm gonna get them, I spend $500 to go get them. I will resell the resale consumer price, the retail price of the Ham myself is $150. That's my retail price. $150. My retail price. So that means for every boxes of Ham, I make $45. Okay? I make $85 myself. $85. I make $45 for 80 customers. So that means I will make, this month, I spend $500. I will make this month $3,600. I'll make, just promoting Ham. But that's not done. I move 80 consumer, right? You guys see what else happened if I move?
Hey, did you say 11 your time or 12 your time? I couldn't remember.
I think we can.
Oh, good morning.
I think no valid. We can. Nick, you know what to do. Okay. So.
No, did you say, was it 11 your time or 12 your time? I couldn't remember.
I think, okay, it's good. Yeah, so that means if you actually have 80 consumer, right? 80 consumer, and you actually give them, all your consumer, 1 box of Ham, you make $3,600. But my question, do you guys know what happened if you have 80 customer? What could happen? What's your possibility right now if 80 consumer? Let me know if you guys know what can happen.
No, I'm sorry, I'm a little confused.
Okay.
Can you repeat? Yeah, can you please repeat, because you said 80 packages, right, of the consisting of 1 toothpaste, the coffee, that's your welcome packages that you're going to give out there when you're marketing, correct?
That's correct.
And you're selling those packages? I'm sorry.
Okay. Let me repeat it again.
I'm sorry, can I complete my question, please, or what I'm confused about, because I really need to follow this.
Okay.
So you're spending $500 getting all these products that you are going to package to give out there, correct?
Yes.
All right. Now, you then sell the Ham at retail of $150.
That's correct.
And I think you mentioned that you made $300 profit? That's
okay.
where I got lost.
Okay, let me put it right there. Let me put it in writing so you guys can see. Okay. My goal is to have 80 consumer. Let me
Correct.
there. Okay, consumer. Okay, that's the goal. 80 consumer. Okay, that's the goal. You guys get that, right? But actually market that 80 consumer. I need, sample. Like I think someone mentioned about sample was actually the challenge, right? So for me to have sample, I call it a welcome package. I'm gonna give 80 welcome package, 80 sample, I would say it like that, okay?
Brilliant, yes.
Okay, the welcome package I'm gonna create 80 welcome package. Oh, okay. Atomy welcome package. Let me call it like that. Atomy welcome package. I call it like that. Atomy welcome package, okay? That's how much I create. And for me to create that product, I need to order, for at least, I would say, $500 I would spend to order that product. Okay, you guys did it, right?
Right.
I will come here in my back office, right? And then I will order. Okay, I will go right there. I will put this thing on my card. I will go to personal care. I will actually choose this one and add it to my card, this one. Okay, I will add this one to my card. I will add the Cafe Arabica to my card as well. The Coffee Arabica to my card. Okay. I will add this coffee to my card. I will add this one to my card. Okay? You guys there?
Yes.
So I will order for $500 of this product. Okay, I don't want to lose anyone. Like $500 and for that. Okay, $500. I spend $500 just to market my business. Okay.
Yes. Okay, got you.
$500. Okay, let's say like that. I spend that, right? So now I will actually go ahead and market this to 80 people. And so now those 80 people, I market the Hemohem product to them, right? This is my product. I'm going to sell 80 boxes of Hemohem. 80 boxes of Hemohem. This is my goal of Hemohem. That's my goal, selling 80 boxes of Hemohem. You guys get it so far? That's my goal, to sell 80 boxes of Hemohem this month. So those 80 boxes of Hemohem, I'm going to resell it. The retail price, I'm going to retail it for 150 times 150 the boxes of Hemohem. Okay, I'm going to retail that 150. So if you multiply 80 by 150, how much is that? Is how much money you make. You're gonna make that much money. You're gonna make that much money this month. You guys with me so far?
Yes.
So now my thing is, when you have 80 consumer, this is my question. You have 80 consumer right now. They all purchase one box of Hemohem each, 150. You make that money, which is great. What's the other possibility that 80 consumer gave you? Do you guys know what other possibility?
That they
Other product.
Say that again.
They will buy other product if you market it.
Product, okay. Do you guys know how much is the box of Hemohem? How much PV that has one box of Hemohem? How much PV that? When you buy one box of Hemohem, how much PV you got?
60,000.
70. No.
60,000.
Okay, let's go. Let's go so all of us can be on the same page. Let's go to the mall. And you go to Hemohem. Oh, let's click on this.
66,000 PV.
Okay, so yeah. So when you go to your Hemohem, you're gonna see right there, you have 66,000 PV, right?
Oh, 66.
So now when you multiply 66,000, multiply by 80, what did they give you?
You're gonna be a sales master. You're gonna have those points to be a sales master.
That's correct. You guys see the potential, right? You guys see the potential, right? So you guys generate a total of 500, okay, 5 million, I would say 5 million, 280,000, and okay. This is the PV does consumer help you generate. You guys see that?
Yes, sir.
So when I see that in 2020, I build, not only I become a sales master immediately, but I become a diamond master just by selling myself. Just by selling. But the good thing, the consumer keep repeating, and I will tell you how the consumer repeat the product. So I have no worry. So plus, remember, there's a feedback. So okay, remember, if you can help 4 people in your team do that, if you can have 4 people in your team does the same thing, you are a diamond master. But remember that $3,000 always come to my pocket directly. This wasn't a money paid. You know, this is the money I get it immediately, that $3,600. And then Atomy will send you your money for your bonus, all your daily commission, all of that was collected for that 5,280,000 PV was collected. Do you guys think it's possible? Because I have another plan.
Can I challenge you?
Go ahead.
Realistically, or let me first ask you, the 80,000, I mean the 80
Consumer.
the 80 consumers that you, the 80 boxes of Hemohim, is that monthly that your goal is to sell 80 Hemohim boxes for the month of March?
Yes.
Okay, realistically, especially for some of us who are starting with Atomy, if you are not able to sell, especially at $150, 80 boxes of Hemohim, you are not going to get to that number that you have there. So what would our next option be in terms of maybe another product that's less money than the Hemohim? What would you suggest that we push or market out there, a product that's more, and I'm going to use that word, that's more relatable than Hemohim? Because my issue when I'm out there, people don't want to hear about Hemohim because they're not there yet. So what is another product of Atomy that we can market out there that's more relatable to the consumer at large?
Okay.
Like the toothpaste.
That's awesome. Which is the challenge, it's a challenge. You just mentioned there's a challenge. Remember when we were talking about the challenge?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's one challenge. Okay. Let's say, for example, someone cannot sell the heroin. It's a challenge, right? Why cannot? Because is it a challenge you met every single day in your business? Like, people cannot, they don't want the heroin. Is it a challenge you met?
It is a challenge, not that they don't want it, but they just don't relate to it as easily as they would relate to a toothpaste or laundry detergent or dishwashing detergent, any of those things that they're actually consuming on a regular basis out there at Walmart, Target, wherever they shop.
Exactly. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, because Hemohim is not a product like people used to. People don't want to change. That's why I say it's a big challenge. How do I I brand myself enough for someone to say, okay, for someone that never heard about Hemohim, let's say you never heard about an Hemohim, right? and then I introduce you to him or him the first time, what will make you? Oh, there's a feedback. It's for mine. Nick, do you get that?
I can hear you.
Okay. No, there were feedback. Okay, how come actually I can make someone accept, the him or him on his or her life, and consume the him or every single day? I will tell you, we all have to get to a point where we learn. That's why the skill. We learn how to sell the him or him. The reason why, because let's say for example, I were to say, let's see if I can show someone how to sell another product. Let's go to the shopping mall, and I want to share someone how to sell the toothpaste. Okay, the toothpaste. Okay, personal care. Okay, this is the toothpaste. The toothpaste only have 5,000 PV, right? And $22. This is an easy sell for everyone. Everyone has to be able to actually sell a toothpaste, no problem. And if I tell someone, can you go sell a toothpaste? They will say, yes, I can sell it because it's an easy 22. But we have to learn how to sell a product that's, like an MRM. And that's why we talk about, challenges, and skills in this formula. We have to actually learn, okay, if Nick can actually sell the him or him, it's like, the challenge that Nick has is the same challenge, I have different challenge and I have almost the same challenge. But I have to actually learn the skills that Nick learned the skills to sell and take the action to sell the him or him. Because if I look at, again, 5,000 PV, and we need at least from each consumer, at least 70,000 PV on each consumer, you got to sell not only the toothpaste, the toothbrush, the cleansing, you got to sell a lot to the consumer, a lot, like you can see, for the month of March, to accumulate the same amount of PV of him or him. Of course, I will actually, most of my consumer buy more than one product. They don't actually get the him or him only. But the goal is actually to learn at least to sell for 60,000, 66 or 70,000 PV, I would say that, at least. From each consumer, learn to sell 70,000 PV. If you can sell, let's say, the Power Vita Energize, you can sell this one. And you can sell the Cafe Arabica. You can sell the Noni. Okay, you can combine 3 products to give you 70,000 PV. Yeah, you can do that as well. You can just go ahead and accumulate 3 or 4 products. But at least your goal is to get 70,000 PV for each consumer. It doesn't have to be actually the him or him. But you have to learn how to sell 70,000 PV. Did I answer your question? The 7,000 PV.
Absolutely. That does help me a little bit. Thank you.
Okay, yes, yeah. 70,000 PV, that's the goal. But I will tell you, if the goal is not the him or him, it's just how to actually build the skills to actually move the Atomy product. You build the skills. So one way I see a lot of, let's say, for example, like I sat down with a lot of doctors, and what is called this person, because let's say, for example, I go to a clinic right now. I go to a clinic and I want, one of the doctor at the clinic to start talking to their patient about the him or him, right? One of the things I see the doctor, he usually do the patient, he asks them, I think someone say ask a lot of questions. And when you start asking, question in your business, asking question about, the, the pain, the suffering, what people actually, the challenges right there, health problem, energy problem. There's people that need energy, there's people that's health, there's people that has something that bothered them. Deep enough, you reveal that, and you soon find like, you're in control, and people will actually take action with you, and they will actually listen to you. And if you say that's the hemorrhoid that can give them, the solution, or at least bring them the improvement to their problem, they will go with the hemorrhoid. That's usually I call that consumer profiling. I ask you so many questions where I know your problem so well, and I can actually take your hand and say, okay, you need the him or him, or you need 3 or 4 products combined. I will put that. But I make my business so simple. I focus, my first month, I focus it on one product because I want my business to be so simple. I learned to sell the hemorrhoid, and that's why I started. And once the person actually consume the hemorrhoid, see the benefit, then I can say, okay, let's talk to you about this product. I have the vitamin C. I have the vitamin D. I have the omega-3. I can introduce other product, the probiotic. I can introduce all of that. But I want to master one product and move it so well to the consumer. So that's the action plan actually you guys can take today, is the Atomy welcome package, to say, okay, I want to have simple so I can give to someone. And I talked to you about, the other day we were talking about.
Alan,
Yeah,
sorry, before you go, there's been a hand raised for quite a while. Alex
right.
has his hand raised.
Okay. Yes, Alex. You can unmute yourself, Alex. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Hello. On the same topic that you mentioned about how to sell all those products. Okay, my question is, does Atomy has a restriction on third-party platform sale?
Okay, so for the policy, that's a great question. So do I need to website? I don't think I ever create a website where I place the Atomy product. When I say sell Atomy product, it's directly from you, sales rep, to the consumer, and not an online platform. You can always call the company to see if you're allowed.
Can I touch on that, Alan?
Go ahead.
Okay, I created a third party when I just started, and Atomy shut my Atomy website down. I couldn't log in the whole entire day, and I finally called. They found that third-party website, and they told me I will not get access back to my Atomy website until I close down that third party. So you are not allowed to have a third-party website. They will shut your business down.
That's a great answer. Yeah. So
Thank you for the answer.
That's awesome. Alex, when I was talking about, selling the Atomy product, I never mentioned, selling it on an online website, creating a website. Yeah, I don't suggest that because there's a lot of reason why. You want people, all of your consumer, you want in one day to become a sales rep. That's your goal. You want to bring them to the process of becoming a sales rep in Atomy and start, their own Atomy business and have their own Atomy store and everything. They can consume, the product they love and buy from you. So
the reason I asked you that question is because I'm Amazon seller, so I just want to make sure that I follow the policy. That's why I asked that question.
Okay, great. So I think one of the things you can do is start building. You can build like let's say you go to Facebook. I think that is the thing you can do. Facebook advertising your business on YouTube. And the way you can do that is just by putting content that helping people, and people gravitate toward you and they don't want to know their answer. and your content, telling story and how you can actually, you get benefit from this product, and that kind of content can actually bring you consumer directly. And from that, you can either, sell them yourself. But I built all of that local. It was local. And all of you guys can actually start selling locally. And the way I do it locally, I go to group event. We have a lot of, group event you guys can participate right now. If you have no idea, go to download this app called Eventbrite. Eventbrite is one. There's one. And I think there's Meetup. There's other group. What other app? But I use those two often.
Yeah, that's a great advice. Meetup. What is the first one?
Eventbrite. Eventbrite.
Okay.
Because if you go right now, you're gonna see there's a lot of people that post the event in your local, let's say local area right now. If I do Eventbrite, people take better action in group. They actually, move, better in group. And this is the website called Eventbrite. If you download it right now, and you're gonna find free event in your, local area right now. And you can just, some of them is free. Just go there, meet people. And that's the way you can actually prospecting, having people to sell. And there's a lot of community center, like you can go. I remember one time I go to a community center, not far from me right now. And there's probably 70 or more than 70 people right there as a member in the community center. And I get all of them to become an Atomy consumer. All of them. All of them. I take their name, and most of them pay me even before I get them the Hemoham. And I register them as a consumer, and I sell the box of Hemoham to them, to a community center. And I think the reason why they let me do that, I spoke with the owner, and I do a presentation about health, and I do a general presentation about health. And after that presentation, and all of them say, okay, what should I do? What kind of product you recommend? And I recommended, them to take Hemoham. So that's one thing you guys can do to create, to build your store, your Atomy store, to become an Atomy store owner. And not an online store you create yourself, but it's you recognize you own a store, and you can actually sell directly to your consumer. Yeah. And one of the last thing I want to talk today is, about goal, because today I want it to be a day of action, because the month of March, we want everyone to take action. Despite of all those challenges, you guys can see, if you guys take action, you guys can make it. And those goals, I want you to have goal, it's the first item I want in your goal, it's people. How many sales rep and consumer? You guys already say, if you shoot for 80 consumer, write it down. My goal this month, if I want to have 80 consumer, you got to start with consumer, 80 consumer. And in those 80 consumer, how many sales rep I want? How many consumer I can qualify to become a sales rep, to start actually the Atomy business with me? So focus on your consumer and write it down. Because if you don't write it down, so then nothing happened, write it down. And I want you to focus as well to do some sort of partnership. Like on the call right now, we are 30 plus people. Find someone that you actually can work together. Someone that can say, okay, I can call and say, oh, no, valid. You say you're going to have actually 80 consumer. Where are you right now in your 80 consumer? What help do you need? Do you need this? Do you practice this? Do you have your polo shirt already? How can I help you? Someone you can actually count on and partner that actually can push you moving forward. So you gotta actually choose in that call who's gonna be with you along the way. You cannot do it this journey by yourself. I have people that call me almost every single day because I share my goal every single month. I share my goal publicly. My goal last month was $80,000 in 1 month. And I have to have a friend that call me and say, Alan, where are you right now? What do you need to do? Because you have a tendency to give yourself a lot of excuses. A goal like that, I can give myself a lot of excuses. Let's say, for example, I reached my goal in November. My goal was really great. I reached it, I celebrate that. That was amazing. In November, what do you think in December that can happen? In December, I have a tendency, to procrastinate. I have a tendency to say, yeah, since I reached my goal in November, I can take some days, break, I can give my time some time. But because I have a friend that always call me and say, look, Alex, remember what you said, right? Remember you say you want to save $2.5 million, right? I say, yes. Okay, but you're not at $2.5 million. You cannot actually go ahead and sleep. I say, yeah, I remember. Yeah, what happened yesterday? I look at your calendar, you say you're going to do that. What happened? And I realize, I take the day off. I say, oh, yeah, I see. You got to have a friend like that. You got to have a friend that can, call you and remind you because you tell that person your goal. So find a partner. That's your first item in the goal. Sales rep, consumer. How many people you're going to mentor yourself? You can either mentor that person to, I think someone say, you got to have a skill of walking that person through the process. And a sales rep is a mentor. You teach that person how to do group order. I'm going to actually find someone, a sales rep, probably 4 or 5, develop that person to place group order, how to place order, how to actually sell the box of him or him. I'm going to guide that person. That's the first item in your goal is people, sales and sales rep and consumer. And the second item is finance. How much money you want this next month? You gotta have that. How much money you want next month? If it's $5,000 gonna bring you a lot, that's gonna help you a lot. Put that down. $5,000. That's how much I want. I want $5,000. If it's $10,000, $10,000, I want that. After you write your monthly payment down, you written it down. Then you need to actually have a strategy, which is the action plan. How I'm gonna actually move. I'm gonna go to event, like we just give you your strategy. Eventbrite is one of my strategy. Going to big event. I was there in Orlando, last week, I think. Yeah, last week I was there in Orlando. This event bring me $25,000 in one event. That was one event I just ran. People in group, there's more than 200 people in that group. So they give me the microphone and I share my plan and my vision. But that was in group. If I was to go door to door, it will take me a lot of time to not only reach out to 200 people, but get their attention. But because they're in group, they share the same value. It was very easy for my message to, pass to them. So yeah, event was one of my best ever ways to build my business is to event. So find action plan that's, and share that with your business partner right now. Whoever you choose, you share that with me. If you choose me, you share that with me. And I will tell you every single day, I will be there with you and tell you, either in a text, what's your day going on, and we'll share value that actually can build you. So today is the day to write your goal down. Take a pen and paper, take a picture of all those 3 items that's, very important in your goal, write it down, how many sales rep you're going to have in Atomy to this, next month. I would say like that. We give you a couple of days. Probably you guys have 7 days to prepare that. But you started today. How many sales rep you're going to have? And don't actually think you have to have something to start right now. Start where you are right now. The action is 0. Everything is 0. So you don't have to actually see, oh yeah, I'm thinking about that person. Let me put it. No, just put a number. Today you just write your number down. I'm gonna have 2 sales rep personally I will trade, write it down. 3, 4, write it down. How many consumer? 20, 30, 40, 80. It doesn't matter, write it down. And your financial is so essential to actually write a number down. And then your strategy, and share that with whoever on the call, share that with that person. Say, I really want that to happen. And can we do it together? And partner with that person to do it together to make that happen. So I want it to be a great month, March, for everyone. And I'm working on my goal right now as we're talking. I'm working on my goal. We have big goal to build this thing. And if you want actually for me to actually tell you every single day, remind you, you can actually contact me and I will remind you every single day, here's the action you need to be taken, and share with me your goal. And so we can work together. We have to have a goal to work together. I think everyone on the call, all of you, you're great, you're doing great. You have great dream, big goal. So let's build that together. Thank you, everyone. If you have questions, so probably we have 5 minutes before we, I jump to another call. So, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Great. Thank you so much. I am feeling empowered. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice to see you again, Alan.
Have a good one. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Alan, what's the name of that t-shirt place again? What? I didn't get that part.
Say that again.
What's the name of that t-shirt place that you was showing us on the?
There's a couple of it.
Print on demand.
Print on demand, but that's the style of business. But I will share some of the website with you. Okay.
All right. Because I was just going out to check out getting my flyers and my business cards, new business cards. Today I was about to leave after this. So I was going to check on the shirt while I was out, but I said I'll just go online and order it.
After we the Zoom, I will send it to the link to you out there. I will say.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, Alan. Very powerful. Very powerful. Appreciate it all the time.
Always.
Yeah.
Good morning, Alan.
Great motivation.
Thank you for the deep dive.
Yep. So guys, you guys got some good nuggets this morning from Alan. So hope you guys take it and empower your business. Okay. Hey, Alan, can you go ahead and stop sharing?
Hey, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. You guys have a great day. See you guys Monday.
All right.